Sanvanan guys, welcome back to yet another video, and we are speaking about the latest episode of Sibongile and the Dlaminis. So guys, this episode starts off with Usamke. Usamke is basically daydreaming and she's thinking about a memory that she had in the past. So in this memory, it's Umbali, Umagas Bosch, and her Usamke while they were still young. And it looks like Umbali, she's sick, guys. And Usamke is holding her. Like we know in the Obo, before you get a taxi to go to town or local to go somewhere, you need to walk. So it looks like they're walking in the land and Umbali is not fine. And Usamke is like, Bamezela mganam, like, hold on, my friend, like you're gonna be fine, but you can see Umbali, she's not fine. And remember, Usamke, she had a vision, something like that, or she was thinking back about that memory. And the last time Umbali said something about Uti and Utole Imbiza from a Sangoma, and that Mbiza was supposed to help her, I don't know, attract men or to make a man stay in your life or something like that. So Ushuguti guys, Umbali, Umagasbosh. I don't know if she was using the Mbiza for Uvuma or what, but anyway, she died because of it. So in that vision, her stomach is sore and she's telling Usamke, Wuti, it's ever since I drank Leambiza that Sangoma gave me, I haven't been feeling well. As she's talking, guys, she just, she loses her strength. She can't walk. And then she starts saying, Usbongile, Usbongile wam. And Usamke's like, what do you mean, Usbongile wam? And then Umbali goes on to say, Usbongile wam, please take care of Usbongile. And Mbali basically dies in Samke's hands. So Mbali died in Samke's arms. So then we see her snap out of that daydreaming because she's playing with Umangoba. And as she continues playing with Umangoba, she's like, hey, Mangoba uzongisiza nje ukuthi ngidlalele le from Uvuma. So yeah, remember she was falling for Uvuma. So I don't know why SCT adlalele, or maybe she feels like she's going to she will be betraying Umbali because Umbali was her friend, and also Umbali actually asked Ulokuzan Usamke to take care of Usbongile. So I don't know, maybe I don't know. But yeah, guys. Then anyway, we see another scene where Usbongile is praying, guys. She is at rest in her room and she is praying. And basically, as she's praying, she's like, God, nkulunkulu ngiyazi ukuthi ungilethe lana eThekwini to study, but it feels like ngilahlekile nje. When she said that, I'm just like, yazi Sibosh, ulahlekile ngempela, because this drama that you're getting yourself into, Nabo Jabu, you are really getting lost and you are losing it. I've always said, I just wish Usbongile could focus on her studies because God did bring her to Durban to study, but now she's focusing on other things, getting herself involved in other things besides her studies. Then she goes on to ask God, she's asking God for a sign, and she's asking God, God must direct her. She's like, "Nkulunkulu angazi this Jabu, did you bring Jabu in my life to be a blessing? Or what is really the reason you brought Jabu in my life? Please give me a sign." Yeah, guys, I'm just like, at this point, Bongil, I don't even think you should be praying for a sign. I think the fact that Uchab is planning on revenging the Dlaminis in that way is a sign that you should stay away from him because it's going to end up messy because it's involving a guy she really likes, which is Ukwenzo. Anyway, then we see, guys, Ubabada Sipa. Sipa's father comes into Usibongile's father's house ememeza njalo. One thing about Sipho's father, guys, njalo nje hleze ememeze emzini yabantu. So when he comes in with a magazine, guys, and basically on the magazine, Velepi is on the front of the magazine, you guys, looking all cute. Kushikuti, she made it to the magazine. Maybe it's about yobuti from Obo to where from Obo to wherever she's staying right now. So Sipho's father is angry because he's basically saying Utu vele pia krogile, like sis man, like how can she put herself on a magazine like this, like shoni pilenganyako. And ulokhuzana uvuma's like, hi bo, like calm down. Like it's celebrities always stressed like this all the time. You can see Uvuma is not like listening to whatever Baba Sipo is saying. He is just looking like a really proud father because he's flipping through the magazine, he's looking at the pictures, Ziga Velepi, and they really are looking cute. And ubaba Sipo is like, yazi angikholelwa, I never thought ukuthi uzosupporta nomsangano nje. Bengicela ukuthi umfonele umtshele ukuthi ingane yakhe iyamkhalela, ingane yakhe iyamfuna. And nje uyebubuka lo nonsense nje ushise, like burn that magazine and stop looking at that nonsense and tell her to buy a t-shirt to cover up. Yo, Vuma that time, guys, he's not listening to any of that. Oh, Vuma, you can see his face is beaming. He is so happy, you guys. And I thought to myself, yes, oh, Vuma, guys, he is such a good stepfather. Yes, he's not perfect because, guys, I mean, what Uvelepi said the last time, which we all know his favorite child is Sibongile. And if you've grown up in a household where you were not the chosen one or you were not the child that was liked the most, you know how painful that is. So I understand where Uvelepi is coming from, but at the same time, Uvuma, he tries, you guys. So at that moment, you could see like his face is glowing and it's like a proud father type of moment, despite the fact that Uvelepi shut him out when he went to go and see her. Then anyway, guys, we see Jabu and Jabu's sister. They are having a conversation, and Jabu's sister is really irritated. She's irritated because she's like, Jabu, how can Ujabu Sibongile yonke into? Like, you just revealed your whole plan to Sibongile. Like, ungayenza kanjani into enjalo? And Jabu's like, no, thinking Wuti, I did not want Usbongile to jump into conclusions after she saw Lama paper, Lama print out or my email. I did not want her to jump into conclusions. That's why I decided on telling her the full truth. Also, full to Usbongile, she's a victim of the Dlaminis. She's been hurt by the Dlaminis, so she deserves to know that. Aibo, Jabu's sister looks at him and is like, and she says to him, you really think Usbongile won't say anything? Like, are you forgetting what Usbongile, like my lord Banje, like few days ago, Usbongile was head over heels and busy flirting with Ukwenzo. Yo, akwateko Jabu. And Jabu gets up on his feet and he raises his voice to his system and he says, basically, Ngiyazi ukuthi uSibongile, like, I know that Sibongile is stupid, but she's not that stupid. Like, she won't just allow, like, if she'd wanted to tell about Dlamini, she would have told them by now. Sibongile is on our side in Ini, and Jabu's sister's just looking at him and she's like, Yazi Jabu, ukhelesi putwam. Like, you are being careless and akukufaneli nje. Akukufaneli. I just think ukuthi Sibongile is going to forgive the Dlaminis. Jabu goes on to say ukuthi uSibongile iyangithanda mina. She loves me the way I love her, even though yena she has not seen it yet. UJabu shem udawe uthando, guys, because I think the sister is right. I don't think Usbongile is going to go through with this, and I think Usbongile is going to be the one who's going to be Jabu's downfall. I mean, already she is, because how do you reveal your whole plan to someone that you're not even sure is going to be there? And yeah. Anyway, then we see Vuma decides to go and see Usamke at a restaurant. And Uvuma is busy trying to flirt, Samke, busy smiling, but you can see with Samke Aranas Vuma. She doesn't have time for Uvuma. She's busy speaking to customers while he's trying to speak to her. Uvuma, they were supposed to have a date tonight. So Uvuma's there to basically say we have a date and whatnot. Usamke agazingeni. But the thing is, Uvuma could not read the atmosphere, or he could not get it that Usamke is like not into him at that moment because there was many customers. So he probably thought ukuthi hayi stress somsebenzi, or she's focusing on customers. But Usamke, it looks like she made up her mind ukuthi she's going to cut this thing between Yena and Ovuma because I don't know, maybe her loyalty towards her friend, or maybe also the possibility of Vuma finding out of Samke's past, you guys, of how Uteliwe framed Usamke Uteliwe benophethen. Anyway, Uvuma leaves there smiling, guys. He looks like a teenager, smiling because he can't wait for the date he's going to have later on. No, Sam came. Then we see another scene where Ukwenzo, Vusi, Benowenzedni, they are at home and it looks like they are having a games night. Badlali game yamakati, something like that. And it looks all cute. It looks like Owenzen is really trying to, get them into like enjoying themselves. And she's like, and it's like my phone, like it's been a while since we spent time together. Engekho amafoni. So anyway, uwenzeni decides to go downstairs to go and get the pizza that they ordered, and then Uvusi is left with Ugwenzo. Now, guys, throughout all along, as Wenzeni is trying to cheer up everyone, you can see Ugwenzo, Yena is laughing, but Uvusi, guys, Vusi is just not okay. It's just not okay. And when Ukwenzo asks him ukuthi kanti like what's up? Like you haven't been smiling, like you're not yourself. Vusi goes on to say that he feels lost. He says he feels lost, and what's hurting him the most is that umkakhe uTrina isn't answering his phone calls anymore. He goes on to say, which I should have done something. You know what, guys? I know Trina is wrong for the many things that she did, but low key, I am mad at Vusi on her behalf. Because in my head, when when you are married to a person, it must be through thick and thin type of situations. Yes, she's Utlina, she was evil and wrong for what she did, but I feel like Uvusi owed her commitment. If you felt like he did not want to be with her anymore, there's other ways of doing things. Pelu Vusi did not speak things over with Utlina, nothing. Upeteni basically decided which Utlina uyahamba, and that was basically it. So if I was Utlina, I was not gonna answer his calls as well. But you know what? I really do hope that Utlina's planning some sort of something to sue Vusi and get money out of it, because there's no way. She has been by Vusi's side through and through, and Yena he's coming to lakaza her like this when she needs him the most. I'm sorry, you guys. So anyway, Ukwenzo goes on to say, you know what, I really know what you're going through, and Gempela, the one person who truly kind of feels what Uvusi is going through is Ukwenzo. But Kwenzo says kuzodlula, and maybe just give Utlina time. Maybe she needs some time. Ukuzicabanga nje. Then we see Uvelepi, she came to Etopo, guys, to see Usangweni, basically to say sorry of how she did things, how she just left, that she should have said goodbye to him and not live like that. But listen, Usangweni is not having it. Usangweni basically tells Uvelepi that he feels betrayed after everything. He's basically telling her, Uguti, like, when you were looking for your father, uketuptula, like you kept quiet and you chose and you were looking for your father alone. When this man came into your life, you did not even tell me that, okay, singing Toli Lubabu or whatnot. And he goes on to say, you know that our mother Ulokuzanu Teliwe walked out on us. And then when you just go and do the very same thing. Worse ke manje, you are famous, so tole ifame yama 2 minutes, and now so zenzenu matanda wako, you feel like you can make decisions, you don't even consult us, say anything. But all I'm gonna tell you, Vilip, all I'm going to tell you, Vinep, every bird that flies in the air comes down to drink water. So one day now, uzobuyela laphansi uzophuza amanzi like it, basically. Yo, Uvelepi, you can see she's hurt, shamed by the words that Usangweni is saying. It's like, as Sangweni ngiyaqolisa ngazi ukuthi ngithini, kodwa ngizozama ukulungisa amaphutha ami, even if it means ukuthi ngithathe each and every lost cent that I'm making, ngikusize ukuthi nawe uthole ubaba wakho. Yeah, you can see Uvelepi, she does feel bad, you guys, but I do think there's a truth in Sangweni's words, because Uvelepi, now that she's famous, guys, you can't do things in life like that. Like, no one is supporting the decisions she's making. No one knows about her safety to that degree, and she feels like she's up there Like she doesn't even know this guy, Ukainiso. But anyway, while Bekuluma Anjalo Uvuma walks in, and while Uvuma walks in, you can see Utuvelepi, she's feeling uncomfortable because remember the last time she didn't speak nice to Uvuma. So Uvuma says, I kululeda zinganzami. Like I'm not mad at you and whatnot. Anyway, Vilipi, what I want to say to you is that guys, like I'm so proud of you. And then Vilipi looks at Uvuma and she's like, what are you saying? Then Uvuma says, like, I'm so proud of the achievements that you have achieved. We see your dreams and things are coming together. Uvelepi just gets up and she walks out the house. I don't know why she walked out the house. I don't know if maybe Vuma's words of saying, I'm proud of you, triggered her because maybe she's never heard those words before coming from a genuine place. Angazi why, guys, but she just walked out. Then we see Usbongile Benozama. They are in their room and they're busy talking. And while they are busy talking, Usbongile, Uzama's basically she's trying to tell Usbongile about some girl. Trial agabi, what, but I'm born with Usbongile agekho lapha. And Zama's like, how my F, like, what's wrong? Like, come back to earth. Like, you are not here. Then Usbongile says he has been trying to call Ukwenzo the whole day and angazi ukuthi like he's not like answering my call things. So ngicabanga ukuthi ngiye eThekwini, I must go to Durban to go and see him. Then Zama's like, Kaibo, my F, like, do you understand ukuthi Durban is like 1 hour away, ukuthi utekangakanani plus no 160 of transportation. That's a lot of money. Like, whatever you want to say to Kwenzo can't wait. Usbongile goes on to say ukuthi inkinga is ekutheni I don't like the more I wait the more like I'm getting more confused. So angazi ukuthi it looks like maybe Usbongile wanted to tell uKwenzo about Jabu's plan. But as they're talking Anjalo, guys, someone knocks on the door. When they open the door, there's a lady standing there, and that lady saying she's looking for Usbongile Dlamini. She's looking for Usbongile. What is Usbongile's surname? I forgot. But Usbongile, actually. Then we see a later scene with this lady introduces herself to Usbongile, Sebesheli Boy too. She basically says she's a lawyer. And Usbongile is like, like who sent you and whose lawyer are you? This lady goes on to say Jabu. She's been sent by Jabu, and basically Jabu sends the lawyer to come over to Sibongile to tell her ukuthi still has a chance to sue the Dlaminis for stealing her designs because they made a lot of money out of Sibongile's designs. So if Sibongile could sue these people, she could make 20 million rands, you guys. Yo, Usbongile, like I said, she's excited. She's like, Mina, Muzoba, not 20 million rand. Like, she's excited, she's happy, and whatnot. I'm just like, Sibongile. Now imagine she wanted to tell Wenzo the truth. Wenzo is her true love. And then at the same time, there's the 20 million rands. I'm just like, Sibongile, if this is not the sign you are waiting for from God, angazi. Then lastly, guys, we see Uvuma is so serious. He's preparing it dinner for his date. He's pega. Yeah, he's seasoning things, putting things in the oven. You can see he's serious. Then he gets done. He sets the table, guys, like it's your candlelight type of thing. There's candles, there's flowers. He's waiting for Usam. Alinde, you guys. He sees Usamke is not coming. He decides to go all the way to Usamke's restaurant, only to find Usamke is kind of like she's packing up, about to close. Then Uvuma's like, I really thought you were not going to forget about our date. And Usamke's like, yo, I've been busy. I really thought you'd understand. But you can see Usamke is off-ish. Then Vuma asks, did I do something wrong to you? Like, what is the problem? Usamke goes on to say, I don't think I'm the woman that you think I am. And currently I just feel like we are moving too fast. And yeah, like I regret even the kiss that we shared. like I'm going around kissing married men because technically Uvuma still married to Uteliwe. But basically Samke cuts off any type of thing that they had. And you can see Utu Vuma's finally getting Utu Samke saying, I don't want any type of romantic relationship with you like that. Obviously, that breaks his heart. But let's pause it there, guys. That is the recap of the latest episode. Tell me what you guys think about it. Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge. And I'll see you guys on the next one.